Hello, welcome in. It's going to take a few minutes for you guys to get here. Clearing the energy. For editing purposes, we're going to start right here. Fix the hair. Welcome in. I'm Elizabeth, here with live readings for you guys. I can't wait to see you guys. I hope you do come in. So I'll wait for you. We're going to clear the energy. Jenna, Venus, you're here. Yay. Welcome in, you guys. Can you hear me okay? Thumbs up. Hearts. Hey, 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 Peggy. Yes. Oh, I'm so glad you guys are here. Hi, everybody. Oh, hey. Tropical Landra. What does that mean? Yes. Hey, you guys. What is up? I know you're going to want me to do some numerology, but I want to catch up a little bit. And I'm going to be reading the chat. I'm so sorry. Hello out there in YouTube world. How's everybody doing? It's been an insane week and it's only Tuesday. And Peggy knows I'm tired. My son flew in from Costa Rica. I feel so bad for him. But anyway, it kept me up all night because I'm one of those. I'm definitely going to worry about these airline crashes. Loosely translated as icy, dreary. Oh, wow. You can probably tell by my hair, Ed, that in Florida, it went from snow to 80 again. And so no matter what I do to my hair, this is what I get for YouTube. Gigi, look, we can do it. You guys, I want to go live with Gigi Love. She is the one that helped me create those cards. What are they thinking? So I can't wait to get into it with her. You guys meet her. You're going to love her. Hear her story. Hear how we came up with that deck. It's really cool. Gigi, I hope you're having a good day at work, love. Oh, see, meet Peggy. Gigi, meet Peggy. I love you guys. There's a lot wrong, I guess, with social media, but there's a lot right because I get to see all of you. Oh, thank you, honey. You can tell how tired I am. It's awesome. So, yes, Gigi, I figured out how to handle the StreamYard and we're going to do this together. And it's going to be a multi-episode discussion with Gigi. You guys are going to love it. I'm going to start interviewing people more, I think, and we're going to call it something like, Gigi, what did I say? Cosmic Connections Unfiltered. You know, because I like to talk, right, Ed? Oh, are you going to filter me too? I don't want to be filtered. So, yeah, I know, right? And so Gigi and I, we know how to talk and code because we grew up on TikTok. And so I'll bring my TikTok language here to YouTube and we can talk about DV and a lot of the stuff that's gone on in her life and stuff in my life. And we'll just talk about it like that Dior bag thing I saw. Do you guys know what that is? Any of my TikTok friends? I'm talking about, I'm going to say it in Pig Latin, a ronde. You know, am I allowed to say, Gigi, am I allowed to say this stuff on YouTube? You don't know, Gigi. Well, I'm going to say it and, what the hell if YouTube doesn't like it. But my drone episode. So drones, I'm filtered through what? Listen, Ed, I'm still pissed I have to take my shoes off at the friggin' airport. Still got to be careful. Drone. So drones or Dior bags are drones and orbs. I'm gonna just tell you all that right now. And there's a lot of other codes we'll use as we talk. But also for you guys, let me know who you would like to see interviewed, some of your favorite spiritual people. I know we learned a lot on TikTok about how to handle stuff. Yeah, Peggy's on TikTok. Yeah, she's cool like that. Okay, so I have my first member. Her name is High Priestess. She's not here yet. It's been years since I've heard somebody talk. Oh, I know. Venus, try to say orb and pick Latin. I figured out I can't do it. I can say ronde, but how do you say it's like arbawa? Oh, my giddy aunt. I guess so. I think you're a little late. It was a lot more fun, right, Gigi? If she's still here, she has to work. I should have gone. Oh, you stop, Gigi. Thank you. Now I gotta send you presents. Okay, well, we're gonna go live and get you some money back. Look at her becoming a member. I love you. All right, we're going to get you on here. My girl needs some help. So we're going to make that happen. We're going to sell the cards. I'm going to lower the price. Yeah. Oh, I'm glad. I totally forgot what I was talking about, which I know doesn't surprise you. But oh yeah, that I want to interview people. So you guys, yeah, the tickety talk. I know. Can we say even that here? The talk tick, I don't know, but it is fun over there. So if you guys do go onto TikTok, it's not the same. You can argue with me all day, but it's meta. It's a whole meta thing, and they've changed it. They've changed it, and you can see how happy I am about it. But the most important thing is to be here and grow here with you guys on the spiritual view and all that good stuff. But TikTok is fun. It isn't the same. They're trying to make it Odyssey. I don't know. Actually, Gigi might know that, but she's not here. We'll look into that. We'll look into that. When TikTok was taking a hit, I tried everything. Ah, yes. It's a Zuckerberg thing. Zuck sucks, in my opinion. So I know a lot of us tried Lemonade and Fan Base. Gigi's got a few, but it got crazy. We went insane, and now I don't know what to do about TikTok. So I'm just gonna go live here a lot more. Um, Gigi, do you want me to pull a card for you or a charm cast real quick since you just joined? And then I know Peggy's got some numerology she wants. And if High Priestess comes in, I've got to read for her too. Weenie. Yes, he is a weenie. That's funny. Definitely too many apps. Way too many apps. I had to delete them. I just can't. It's so confusing. So, Gigi, nervous? What? A social media channel purely for esoteric stuff. Well, I'm willing to talk about any of that here on these lives. I will talk about anything. And as a former journalist, sometimes I really have to keep my mouth shut. So be careful what you ask me. You're nervous. Okay, you're nervous about it. Um, is this about family or relationships for Gigi? Because I know which. Yeah, well, which one do you want to focus? I'll just pull. Let me pull and see what comes out for you because I know it. I know there's two topics, if not three. Okay. And I have really shuffled and meditated on these cards and thought about which ones to use today. So I want you guys to know that. But I will also, this is interesting, do numerology for you all or the charm casting. First out, Gigi, is the Oracle card, the book 28. And honestly, you're going to slap me when I tell you this is about continuing to put, what is it? Dawn says, chop wood, carry water. Like it's still doing the, like we're just trudging through it in a sort of negative way. In a positive way, it's about you really learning a lot from everything you've been through. It's really speaks to how you can now tell your story. And that is where I'm going with this card. This is about you telling your story, and you were meant to be here right now and hear that. And it is. It's 211 here, but 111. Nerves be gone. See, oh my giddy Aunt Gigi, he's funny. It's Ed. He's so cheeky. And he's very wise. Oh yeah, I know. Yay, yay, yay. But listen, there's more to it. Let me get my glasses and read it to you because this is also about justice and advocacy. I'm going to even go so far as to say court proceedings and, you know, how he's having a plan B when it comes to that stuff. And I would tell Destiny the same thing. And let me tell you what else I have for you from this beautiful deck. It's called the Lunar Nomad Oracle. Gigi is one of the most intuitive people that I've met, and we connected instantly. And this also is about your intuition and secrets, and you knowing what those flippin' secrets are, right, Gigi? You know, you know. It's about studying. So I don't know, you are studying something new. So it is about that. And it's kind of it's secretive. But it's really, being brave to do what you're doing. And I don't want you to feel ever judged about any of it. Um, and honestly, what you said to me today about putting the work in and studying is going to elevate that side gig for you. Okay. Let me pull a couple more tarot cards for you. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Yep. It's going to work. Oddly enough. Not oddly enough. Five of Swords in reverse. Queen of Cups. Oh, you know what? Okay. You're still, I know how upset you are about the family situation, and it shows in the cards. I've got the Five of Swords in reverse, the Queen of Cups. Okay. That's you over everything. And I'm going to show you these. And the Five of Coins. You're having to deal with so much change and chaos and confusion. I hate it for you, but Five of Swords in reverse, a lot of worry, right? But I know that you're getting more clarity and you're getting a handle on that worry. So this is right in the middle, this beautiful Queen of Cups, and I know how much you love see life. So I feel very connected to that for you. And then this is the Five of Pentacles, where you feel like you're alone again and carrying all that weight. And I love you so much. You're not alone. I'm here for you. You're not having to do this alone. And these fives, Gigi, are about your soul connections. These are about, this is about destiny and everything that you're going through to make that better and make that work. And that's what it's truly about. And so, everybody here that's just meeting you. Oh, yes. Ed says, I hope you can see this. Let me put this up for you, Gigi. Shoot. There. Gigi, he says, get a paper and pen to draw out 3 steps ahead of likely action of meddling ops. Oh, maybe, Ed. I wonder what she thinks about that. Yeah. I know. No, you're not alone. I'm not ever leaving you, and you're going to find a soul tribe here. I'm going to build it and make it happen. And we're going to tell your story. She's been wanting to write the book, you guys. She has a story to tell, and it continues. And so, Ed, we can write down these 3 things, but they keep coming for her and for me. Like every time we fix something, there's more. But she does have this vibe now where she is in control of her emotions like a badass, and she's handling this. But I know that there's a lot of grief there many, many times that she's not communicating, even to me. So you know what, Gigi, I'm going to do a timing thing because I want to get an idea of when we will get more news about Destiny's situation. Okay. Whatever it is, you're surely never the first and won't be the last. Yeah. I love that. You do move in grace. You do. Isn't she something? Like, look at that. When you guys hear what I have to tell you and know that she still operates like that, look at her beautiful face. Gigi, let's do a timing spread. See when we're going to get some news. If I don't get it in 13 cards, you know the deal. Divine timing. Okay, everybody pray. Oh my God, first card out. Look at my hair today, Gigi. 10 weeks. Okay. I know that's even another small eternity, but maybe it's light at the end of the tunnel, and it's the end of the situation too, and it's a very heartfelt decision. Okay. 10 weeks. 10 weeks, we're going to get more, and I feel hopeful. Let me see what's on the bottom of the deck. 10 of Cups. I hate the lighting when I try to go live, but yeah. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Yes, I'll pray with you too. All right. So I hope you have a good rest of your day. And like now, look at me. Now that I have this set up, Gigi, we can do this whenever you have time. And we will go live all the time and chit chat with everybody. So while I mess with my hair, what do you guys need? Am I missing anything? So I want to look at this again. Ed says, get a paper and pen to draw out 3 steps ahead of likely action reaction. I do like this, Ed, of meddling oppositions in your way. Then you're never surprised or upset. That's really deep. I needed to give that more attention instead of saying like, well, I mean, it is hard to stay ahead right now. I won't lie. I can't even stay ahead of my hair. Okay, so um all right, we will do it. Right, girl? Just like TikTok, we can talk, 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 talk. We'll be here all night. Just come on in anytime. Peggy, do you want me to pull up some of that numerology we talked about? I'm not sure if Peggy's here. She may have to go get her grandchildren and stuff. Venus, anything? You guys have any questions? I did a whole series of um sure. Okay. I did do a whole series if you guys didn't see them for each sign with the charms. So I hope they made sense. Okay. Well, I hope it's okay to talk about it now. I didn't write down the info you sent me, but I do have where is it? I do have your initial and Jonna, I have yours, Monique. I haven't done numerology for Ed, I don't believe. The first attack is generally oh, yeah, we've been there. She's been there. Yes. I believe she would agree with that, Ed. And at times we have both been driven crazy and called crazy. I totally agree. And it was one of our senators, I think, that said like 99% of the conspiracies are true. So are they really conspiracies? Oh, you'd love a charm reading. Okay. Let me catch up with Peggy real quick, and then Venus, you're up with a charm reading. Um, so Peggy, can you put in the comments I've got your date. Let me write this again. Sorry if I turn around. If anybody creepy comes in, let me know. We have to block them. 20. Okay. Oh, yes. Peggy, with all the eights. How could I forget my balanced advocate? Hi, Monique, you're here. I was just saying, I've got your stuff too. And I got to make a note. Hopefully I can get to everybody. And Ed wants a charm reading, I think. Who did? Venus does. Anyway. All right. So Peggy, I'm kind of waiting for you to drop in. You're welcome. Let me make a note. Venus charms. We will do that. I hope I can move the camera down. So Peggy, you're going to drop those numbers in, or I can pull them up off my phone. And it is a life path 9 year for you. Don't forget that. We're in a 9 and it's a 9. That's pretty crazy. And there I go. I said crazy. No, none of us are crazy. We're going to help the crazy ones. Yes. I believe that's what you wanted to know more about. And is that your granddaughter? Danita. That's so pretty. I have a niece named Danielle. Monique, it's so good you're here. Aha. Oh, Bella's friend. Okay, I might need Bella too. But it was I'm going to put just like BF BFF, not BFF. But 2012 15 12. Okay, give me Bella's too. Making sure my math is right. You want to talk? Monique, we're going to talk. I'm going to stay here and talk. Okay. And Bella, forgive me, Peggy. I've had so much going on in this brain that, I kind of I'm remembering our conversation. And Monique, I've got your back. Okay, so let me do this math really quick and we'll keep going and do some charm reads. Just stick with me, you guys. Let me make sure I did my math right. Don't laugh if I'm counting on my fingers. When it came to journalism, I was a writer. I don't like being on camera, and I'm not great with math, but I love numerology. And interestingly enough, about Danita. Okay. She is somebody that has a strong past life connection. She has that Hierophant energy, Peggy, that really is also the church. And what I mean by that is nothing religious. It's just there's a lot she holds very dear. Like she is probably so sweet, but that child came into this world from stuff that had to deal with her past life, her parents' life, and what was it like when she was in the womb. Okay. She carries a lot of wounds that maybe she doesn't even understand, and that can cause some complications. Let me look at Bella. Well, you probably know that Bella. Oh, that's the sweetest thing. I just can't believe you said that. Thank you. If you knew the negative talk that goes on in this head, you guys would be like counseling more often. Peggy, Bella is a master number 11. So she's a master intuitive. I know you know that, but we're going to take that down to a 2, which is a high priestess and an old soul as well. So, Peggy, I don't know if I can show you this really well. We'll see. What you can do, Peggy, is write this down because you're going to visually see it in front of you too. Bella's code is 2614. Okay. With 2 being her primary number. Yeah. She's very intuitive. She has past life stuff. She's got that high priestess kind of vibe. And then Danita is the Hierophant. So there are these 2 really deep people. But I would just gather to say that Danita carries a lot more baggage, which is hard to say about somebody young, but it just kind of came with her. And let me give you a little bit of advice for Danita being a Hierophant, just because I feel like there's a lot of, again, a lot of past life wounds there. May I second that? Oh. Oh. I just saw a friend of mine last night. I live in a quiet little town that got flooded. It's sad. But he's pays around at night. Florida, they're carrying guns or pew pews. And because people are still like trying to loot. Their houses got flooded, so they're living in RVs like on the property while the houses are getting fixed. And while people are sleeping in their RVs or whatever, people are coming in and stealing their stuff. Made me so damn mad. Okay. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that was October, and we're still pulling it back together, but we got this. I'll just lose my mind if we have another bad summer though. Like that's enough. Thank you, everybody. Okay. So Peggy, I'm gonna talk about some of these Hierophant qualities to see if that helps give you an idea. And because I think you obviously know Bella really well, but we can talk about that too. It is awful. And then we had one 10 days later. That was wind. But anyway, we never flood here. So it was incredible. Okay. Now, anything I say, any of you, because we all, there's a lot that may have fives in you or are a five. So just know this is like the good and the bad and ugly in all of us. All of these um kind of explanations of the energy around these numbers, and they're strong and they're meaningful. Hierophant qualities: highly moral, highly ethical, spiritual, dedicated themselves with a career that gives back to the world. So that would be helpful for her to remember. Truth seekers, energy most affected by guilt association. They absorb and transfer guilt and shame, disappointments, and feelings of failure. Often see the cup half full, but struggles with overwhelming feelings of dread, and a lot of times we'll have digestion issues and wounded, like I say, and often blame other people for their problems. Even though they feel really responsible, they're quick to blame other people. They carry the weight of family issues, so that may resonate with you. They can be perfectionist, conformist, traditional, guarded emotionally. I would probably say that Bella's even more guarded emotionally than Danita. And I'll explain why I said that. Now, back to Hierophant, they tend to hold a grudge. They're committed and honest, can be controlling, struggles with healthy boundaries and self-esteem issues, and has difficulty saying no when they feel guilty. Proud, protective, devoted deeply to family and loved ones. Really. They're the kind of person that will truly sit and listen and to somebody they love and that they know needs help. So they're just beautiful souls, but they come wounded. Opinionated, critical, can be destructive, hard on oneself, must learn to be forgiving, especially of themselves. Hello, welcome in. Welcome in. I'm in the middle of a numerology reading. So she's really got to work on forgiveness, Peggy. They can be judgmental, but really hard on themselves. Self-absorbed, self-involved, yeah, difficult to please. It's just they're just never not never happy, but there's a lot like that needs to be fixed. And it sounds complicated, but it is just that if she would work on the negative self-talk like I need to. Yes. Yes, that's amazing. I love that. Let me put that up for you. That's something to be proud of. Um, I would say too, a lot of these people are politically minded, deeply impacted on how they are perceived. See, guarded. She might focus on her physical appearance a lot and be very judgmental. So, don't let her fall into that. What's the word I'm looking for? Kind of like trendy stuff and worried so much about weight and things like that because she's just a beautiful soul. They're advocates. She can be really rigid and defensive and very private with injuries and problems within the family, and has a deep need to be accepted. Some of the famous people that are Hierophants: Abraham Lincoln, Angelina Jolie, um, Andy Kaufman, Liberace, George Michael, Billy Bob Thornton. Interesting. There's a whole list here. So then about Danita, let me not Danita, Bella, Judy, I mean Peggy, blah blah. Peggy, write this code down for Danita. Oh wow. No way. Mm, no way. That's something I hope you can talk to her about. That's her vibe. She's going to absorb every last syllable of what they say to her about that. And honestly, I wish somebody pay me to be thin. Anyway, it wouldn't work. My thyroid's out of whack. But I'm just making a joke. That's ridiculous. Yes, that's ridiculous. Okay, so Peggy, write this down. Bella is 2614. Danita is 5. That's her overall energy. 5563. So what's interesting is they are both such old souls. And I'm saying that because of the 2s and the 5s. And they are also uniquely connected with the 6 in their number, which is also a 9. So if you would write this down, it's actually 26914. And then Danita would be 55693. So, and when I give you this code in numerology, you guys, this is honoring all the dates in your birth date. You are more than one sun sign in astrology, and you are more than just the end all number that you come down to. So, this is a code, and it talks about, for example, Bella is a high priestess and an old soul. She is a muse and the lover's card. She is also the hermit and a prophet. She is also a magician and an alchemist. I mean, think how intuitive she is. And she's a master number 11. Plus, Bella is a 4, emperor, ruler energy. Yes. And so what's cool too, Peggy, is Danita has 55693. So she's got that strong Hierophant energy. God bless her. What a sweetheart, but she's going to carry that stuff around. Then she also is the muse, the lover's card, the hermit, the prophet, but she's the empress and Bella's the emperor. So they have a really cool yin yang thing. I truly believe because of Danita's numbers that they have a past life connection. Maybe they were sisters. Weird stuff, because 3s and 4s give me mother father energy. And when you talk about Danita, what goes on with her father? Because I would, or her mom, I don't know. I'm feeling like her father was, not only is he probably hard on her, but I feel like he's been out of the picture a lot. And so what we would do next is dive into Danita's, yes, they probably were. They probably were. If you tell them that, they're going to love it. I mean, that's my guess. If you want to know what I really think, they could have even been like a couple in the past, but that'll freak them out. Okay. They were connected though. He has been absent. Yeah, I can tell. I can tell from the numbers. So what we can do is let me do this too. Let's see where the girls are. Ooh, I love that, Ed. Wow, I'm going to put that up because I know a lot of you are very good with cards and and look at that. That's great info. We can learn so much from each other. Oh, I know. I would love to know more about your 5-year-old. I have seen some amazing stuff on TikTok, right, Peggy? These kids are coming out, just these little star seeds that know so much. Sure. Absolutely, Ed, do whatever you want, except be mean to me. And look at this. How old am I getting where I gotta do this stuff? These kids will Oh, I know. I know. I feel like that. I wanna see where Bella is this year and Danita. Bella's in a 5 life path year, which is about her soul's purpose right now. Um, Feels a lot like that Hierophant energy, doesn't it? Um, this is, I don't know what's going on with Bella, but understand that she's really gonna feel her personal power come back. She's not gonna have feelings, if she did, of guilt or feeling unworthy. And there's a lot of good stuff coming in for the family. How old is she? No, she's too young. But I think what's important for Bella. Hi, Kathy. Um, what's important for Bella to understand is she can really speak her truth this year. And if there's things that need to be healed, it's she's gonna feel that vibe a lot. And then Danita is wow. Well, Danita's in a 9 year. So 4 years ago, she had kind of a rebirth, and I would have to take some time to go through the years to tell you the significant years that were going on with the girls. But I would say about 4 years ago, she went through a big change, a metamorphosis. Maybe that's when she moved in with you, or something like that. But she's now in a 9 year, which is about completions. A lot of healing and moving on for her too. um what else can I tell you about that? And I know that they're still young, but there's this for both of them. This is a year that's similar, where they heal a lot of stuff, and they just start to come into their own, really, about their self-worth and power. Does that make sense, Peggy? How do I hide that comment? There you go. So, not to take up a super lot of time right now, but Peggy, we can go back and look at all these years and do a real deep dive for you sometime, because this is interesting stuff. I'll save this so we can go further into it. It's very interesting. Very interesting. And you and your daughter are quite different. You and Bella are quite different. Or is that your granddaughter? Is Bella your daughter or granddaughter? Granddaughter. She's your granddaughter. You're different. You're like exactly the same, but different. Does that make sense? Granddaughter. Yeah, like I know she must cling to you because you're so balanced. I bet they all do, but you guys are intuitively, yeah, you are intuitively connected. I'm looking at the numbers. I'm like, oh yeah, I love that. That is so cool. I just can't. That's so cool. Okay, this is Peggy. You guys, I do save these notes. Thank you, Peggy, for sharing that with me. And we will definitely keep diving into this a little bit more. I think you would love to spend like a whole hour talking about it. There's so much to talk about. All right, now hold on. I promised Venus that I would do a she could be your bodyguard. Oh, that song came into my head. Anyway, nobody needs to know what's going on in this head. So, Venus, do you want me to try to show you the charms or can I show them to you this way? Is that okay? You trust me? Of course you trust me. Why wouldn't you trust me? Why would I say that? All right, I'm going to set this up. You're welcome. And then I will keep reading. I'll do more numerology. I love it. We will dive into that. Okay, quick charm toss here. I have to clear my mat, so give me a second. Got a little messy today. Oh, no, I want to show you. That's the thrill of it. But I'm not sure how to do that. I need 2 cameras. And it's probably not as hard as I make it seem. It feels like Mount Everest to me to even accomplish any of this. I'm old. 2 cameras? How do I even do that? Okay. All right, let me stop being silly. I'm going to burn a little Palo Santo. Clear the energy for this. It's not working. Hold on. Don't go away. Nothing to see here. Ah, that's good. Look, you guys, I got a engraver for my wood. Yes. Let's clear this energy. And if you want to become a member, I will send you one. I'll write whatever you want on it. Oh, Monique, let me put my email in the chat. And you guys, I have 2 emails. This is my personal email. I really don't mind that you have it. Normally, I'd give you the other one, but somehow I deleted that mail account. I've got to fix it. So my email is right now. You guys can reach me here. Okay. And then the other thing is this Linktree, which I have to update too. But you can message me there. You can look at my website, which I need to update too. I got so much to do. Okay, so there's my Linktree for anybody that needs it. Okay, so you guys will have to keep me on track. And where Ed is, it's like 8 o'clock or getting late there. All right, so I'm going to do this charm read now for Venus. Venus. Okay. Is there anything in particular, or you just want to know what it says? Can you tell me? Well, you can tell me your sign, your numerology, and you can also see if the readings I posted make sense to you. I think you might have commented. I'm not sure. So just take a deep breath. Let's see what happens here. Wait a second. I need my selenite. What am I thinking? It's so important to see what may go under the selenite as well. Okay, now we're ready. Pisces sun. Pisces sun. Well, happy birthday coming up. That's so cool. There's a lot. You have a whole stellium in Pisces. I'm sure you're feeling a lot of mixed emotions. So let's see. Okay, ready? Here we go. Okay, all out. Okay, I feel like I want to try to show you guys. Let's see if this works. It's not going to work. Let me see if it's going to work. Is it going to work? It's kind of going to work. Can you guys see that okay? Are you guys okay with that? You like that? Let me move this whole stack of stuff, okay? All right. Welcome to my world. All right. Now, I mean, it could be better. Oh, Peggy, that's so cool. Thank you. Did you do that just because you want Palo Santo? I'm going to reach out for your address and send you presents. And Gigi too. Jeez, you guys are making my day. Okay. I know it could be better, but hey. All right, let me take a sip of water too. Oh, okay. Fine then. None for you with my own special engraving on there. All right, let's get into this for Venus. Of course, I need my glasses. I still haven't seen your body. Oh, here it is. Okay, first of all, what is Oh My Giddy saying? Oh, that's good to know. I do think I need a VPN. I don't have one. I know I need one. I know. I know. Okay, Venus, some couple things I want you to consider. I forget what I know you're Pisces. Is there anyway, Scorpio energy around you, and the number 9 is significant. Okay, tell me what you think about Monique. Thank you. You guys. So anybody who might appreciate Palo Santo with my own special message on there, you let me know. Okay. I'm teasing you, Peggy, but I will send you guys these. It's super fun for me to make them. I usually put abundance, love, peace, blessings, stuff like that on there. So, but you can message me because I need to know where to mail stuff. So, Venus, I feel like you are getting some spiritual messages that you're not paying attention to. So, I really want you to keep an eye out. And why I say that is, for example, when I get cynical about asking for messages, and you guys have seen this before, I was making fun with my mom in heaven, and I'm like, oh, fine, send me a coin or something. Well, within 36 hours, I got a half a dime. So I want you to stay in your spirituality. Don't get so down in the kind of the fog of things that you forget that this really is real. We can connect. And they really want you to listen about that. This turtle was on his back on top of you. And I know things are going pretty good, but I do feel like at some point pretty recently you got an unexpected message that you didn't like, and it squashed your passion. And it put a burden on you, but I really want you to know that spirit's like, never, never, never give up. So I do feel like there's a little bit of a weight on you, Venus. But what you are asking about, only you know you get a very positive yes with that, and that is near you. And again, so is Archangel Uriel. And really a lot of spirit energy around you. So I want you to trust in that. I don't know what happened, but it did break your heart. This message, this situation, I feel it did break your heart. It went against a lot of things that you believe in. And it's part of the puzzle here to you getting centered again. Okay. Um, what happened then is still kind of got you closed up. But I also think you're worried about money, but I want you to know that that appears to be okay, okay? Okay, okay. But you need to open up to more possibilities. And again, your your shaman's mask, your intuition is way over here. Where's your crown of intuition? Your crown of intuition is over here, love, with your emotions. There's a lot going on with your heart and your emotions. Do you have children? This could have to do with children. Or maybe you were with somebody that had children. Okay, well, this is where I want you to trust that God has your back. Did you date someone with kids? And that maybe they kind of came in your life and left? But this also could have to do with childhood trauma. Um, it's deep in your heart and your emotions. And if it's not about kids, it might have to do with childhood trauma. But there's something you know, that needs to be cut. Let me show you this. If I can. So here's the little rocking horse. There's scissors here. There's an indication, and all of your emotions are wrapped up in this heartache that it does have you spinning, okay? And I know this gun looks scary, but it has to do with protection, I hope. And and it has to do with you putting up some boundaries about what the heck hurt your heart like this. Um and there's a couple of hooks here, Venus, that are affecting your intuition and your trust that spirit and God has your back. Let me show you this. Here's your crown of intuition with this big hook in the acorn. So it's hard for you to really grow. It's hard for you to find yourself and find balance with this big hook. And then your shaman's mask is way back here too. So I need you to release some of this guilt, shame, whatever's got you kind of lacking clarity about trusting your own spirituality, your own abilities to connect, to actually manifest. And then I have the other hook here with the I'm just going to call it a medicine thing, okay? I because of YouTube, I don't want to say anything too medical or whatever. But this will have to do with health issues, addiction issues. Yes, I mean even guilt can be part of the problem. And so there's a big hook in this stuff, and that's what you can work on. Over here, which you can't see, is it looks like this, just like this. So what's happened is this is your whole world. I like that it's kind of empty because it's making room for new stuff. Okay, it's okay. Gotcha. But that is stuff you can work on a little at a time to release some of those hooks, and you'll feel so much better. And also guilt, I suffer from it. I don't know how to really get rid of it. I think it's that 17 seconds when we get into this mode of whatever we're thinking about to change that, because this is all upside down, and you need to nourish your whole world. But I want you to believe that this is Archangel Michael's sword, and you are protected. Love is outside the circle here right now. So that's either an indication to me that again, this love had to do with some of the either childhood trauma you went through, or this heartache emotion stuff. But I want you to believe you're protected. I feel like you don't know what the key is, because the key is way over here. And the key really is, there was a tower moment when you were little, and that is at the root of this. And only you know what that is, and you don't have to share. But there's something deep down when you were little that has affected your direction, okay? But what I want to also share with you is, once you start to nourish yourself in all the healthy ways, what's right next to this is how you're going to transform. And honestly, the time is now, and you know that. But these are incremental steps. And lastly, the key to this, again, is to know you're protected. This bullet can be a weapon, but it's also a protection. And it's protection from denial. It's protection from people who may have lied to you. And it's also letting you know you're protected to speak your truth, to own up to whatever you feel needs to change. But most of all, Venus, I want you to really bring back spirituality and your faith in God, and that you are protected. And lastly, your little crown of confidence is way over here too. So it's about bringing some more passion to your job. Will help with the money, and you're going to get messages about that, Venus, that I think are going to be positive. And letting go of some of this weight from something that happened when you were little, and you might really feel like it was your fault. I don't believe it was your fault. This is a lot of guilt that doesn't belong to you, and you need to let that go, and you will really regain a lot of your passion back. So I hope that helps. You guys are buying charms. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Now listen, no, you have, where are you buying your charms? Oh, I think I heard this message for you today about that 17 seconds. I have a lot that I can't let go of too, and I'm 58. That's a long time to carry stuff around. Let me make sure nothing went under the selenite. I'm going to try the 17-second thing, where when this stuff comes into my mind, or even my higher self or my lower self, I'm going to have to spend 17 seconds saying positive things to fix it. But you guys buying charms out there, don't buy them from weird places. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea, because I got these from Lindsay. You guys know how much I love Lindsay Knight. But for example, I added the little acorn because that means something to me. And I added my mom's message to me. And I don't know, as I find little things, yes, that's the way to do it, Ed. That's super cool. Yes. Mel Robbins, she talks about it, the 5-second rule. I love that. I think she got it from the 17-second one. Thank you. These are from Lindsay Knight. It's the Hermit Numerologist. Wait, shoot. What is it? I believe it's the hermitnumerologist.com. Well, Venus, I'm going to say this, and I'm not giving out any professional advice. I love Mel. I can't high five myself in the mirror naked. Just saying, I haven't made it past 2 days. I'll come back to that. But Venus, I'm just going to tell you what I did over something very traumatic that finally worked. And just take it for what it is. Okay, YouTube people, I'm not giving out medical advice. This is for entertainment purposes only, because it's funny how funny I am. But I went to a hypnotherapist that came highly recommended. And when I met her, I loved her. So the connection, you want somebody with good references and you want somebody that you really connect with. And it helps so much, so much. So I recommend that. Yeah, I like that. Let them. I love Mel. Love, love, love Mel. I had a lot of morning grief, literally for 8 years. Well, 5, and then it kind of dragged on. But it's important for me to do all those 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go, get up, get out of bed, try to high five myself. Yeah. Yeah. I think so. It's a very hypnotherapy is a very cool thing, but the right connection. Anyway, Peggy, I can't. It's hard. I haven't made it past day 2. First day, I was like, oh, yeah, hey. Second day, I'm like, girl, I'm sick of you. I don't know. Mel has more success than I do. Perhaps, you guys, I'm not telling you what to do. That's a good idea, too. Yeah. The high five is really weird. You know what else? It's like doing that mirror work where people stand in front of the mirror naked in front of other people. Like, I don't know. I can't do it. I saw that on it must have been during 2020 when I was watching weird stuff. I don't really watch a lot of TV, and I did not watch the Grammys. If you want to know, no, I didn't. Don't even get me going on that. But I watched one of those Goop things on Netflix about, when people have intimate relationships. So it was like a whole series about, ex-say in Pig Latin. Anyway, what else did I promise in this live? Oh, Ed, have you been in Tampa Bay? We just had Gasparilla. Am I allowed to say that? I didn't go. Well, I haven't gone in a while, but I have done it every which way you can go to Gasparilla. Gasparilla is the 3rd largest parade in the country. It's full of pirates. They come and invade Tampa Bay. And there's a big boat invasion. And most of the women, take their tops off and their bikinis off and everything for beads. It's a very, cheeky event. Okay, so does anybody need a charm cast before I change the camera angle? Oh, look at you. I wish you lived here in Florida and we could hang out. All of you. You guys have the best advice. But listen, you got to have a friend with a boat. How you just going to take a quick boat trip? Even me. My ex-husband got the boat. My friends sold their boats because it's so expensive to put fuel in them. I do too, but where are you going to get the boat? Where am I going to get a boat? I don't want to ask my ex-husband, hey, can you take me on a boat? So what do you just rent it? I can go rent a boat. And I'm not making fun, but I'm serious. Like I can't just go hop on a boat. Maybe my ex-husband would take me out, but he might throw me off the boat. Okay. Last call on a charm read. Oh, there you go. Look at that. You guys are so cool. Honestly, I'm going to change the camera angle now. You ready? Monique, didn't you want a reading? I didn't star these, you guys. And where's High Priestess? I wish she was here. I wanted to read for her. Monique, did you have a question? Did she leave? I talked too long. That is a great idea. You know, Ed, I think I'm going to do that too. Somebody will take me out on a boat. I'm going to change the camera angle now. Oh, it's okay, Kathy. I don't know where Monique went. That is powerful. Oh, you are here and you want, okay, so Monique and then Kathy. Okay. And Monique, yes, thank you for joining so much. I'm going to pull the camera back down. Sorry, you guys, I'm making you a little dizzy today. Okay. Ooh, that's even better. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Monique, is there anything in particular? It really doesn't matter. Spirit's going to talk to us through these charms anyway. Let me let me take that away. That was such a great idea. And this is for Monique. All right, here we go. Just do think about a question you might have for me and your situation. Sorry for the noise. I just love these. Okay, here we go. I'm grateful for you too, Ed. I really am, for all of you. Where's Peggy? Ah, Jonna, that's so cool. I have to drive pretty far to go to a metaphysical store. Okay, Monique, I'm concentrating for you. Okay. Interesting. Oh, wow. Okay, first, I want you to keep in mind the number 6 and Libra energy, right? Yes. Then, Monique. Oh, good, Peggy. I didn't know what you were doing. Dealing with drama of an ex-husband. Yeah. First of all, I know it's a big burden. It's weighing heavy on you. but I do have Archangel Michael's cross right over your body. So please know that you are protected, and intuitively you're on point. Okay, so trust your intuition about this situation, and trust that you're going to be guided and protected. It's right on top of your little body. But right here, too, right next to you is the mask, which can talk again about denial. Either you or someone around you was just not a good communicator, in denial, bad boundaries, maybe two-faced. Definitely energy around you. At the root of it, look at the little root inside my turtle, is either you maybe didn't really listen or know this was coming, like at the root of this. I feel like it definitely, inside of your world is this tower. So this tower has really affected your world and maybe your health. And again, this is either health, medical, addictions, things like this. But also, if none of that, the stress of this tower could affect your health. So I want you to be careful of that. You really need to get back to what brings you joy and your inner self. Your spoon is just begging for the real you, for sunshine, for light and clarity. That's going to nourish you tremendously. Because of that tower, you're right on top of this big hook. And I'm sure that it left you feeling unbalanced. It was triggering, but I want you to know, regarding your ex-husband, there's a sense of justice coming in, no matter how unbalanced you felt about it, as long as you're not in denial and you start to transform your emotions, which is really key right here. The key, the moon and the snake of transformation. I do believe that you understand that this marriage is over. This ring of love is over here. Okay. But also is my little acorn. So you're not really ready to grow. You're not really to make this transformation, but you're getting there. You're getting there. And there are moments where you do celebrate. You're a hot mess. Well, if you ask me a specific question, I want you to see too, you got yes. Are you a hot mess? Yes. But what are you beautiful? Yes. Are you deserving? Yes. Was this your fault? No. Are things going to get better? Yes. You have to release the hook. Here in your heart, again, I feel you're another one that is almost blaming spirit for your situation and not wanting to hear the messages. And I feel like your heart is closed off. And that's going to be part of the process where you learn how to open your heart up again. And the yes was very much near that. So I want you to work on that. And the key here too, for you transforming and feeling better about yourself, let's lift the key and this fortune right here. is what I was saying about Venus too. You guys have to trust your intuition. Remember, trust that you are protected by angels and God and your spirit guides. There's a lot that you don't want to listen to, Monique, and all of my protective charms are right here in the middle, all together, girl. And it's for you to raise your confidence too. It really, really is. You are so intuitive. I need you to get back to that. And I need you to understand that you are also protected with your abundance, but I know you're still worried about money. You're welcome. I know that you're still worried about money, and it could be there's some sort of warning here. Okay? But just stay on the path you are with this, with the legalities and so forth, and how you deal with this. Like, just keep your power, keep your boundaries. Don't put yourself in any danger, and definitely listen to the messages from spirit. Please don't bark, Pippa. Come here, don't bark. Because there's a big key message coming in that is going to really liberate you. It's a message that's a big piece of the puzzle to the timing of this and your next move. And I want you to know, do you have children? Do you have children? Let me look at you guys. Hi, I'm back. You're so welcome. Yes, Peggy. So, Monique, do you have children? I'm just waiting to see. Do you have children? There's something more I want to tell you, Monique. Like, what happened? I also feel that recently you got a disturbing message, something unexpected. You're going to get more messages that are positive, but recently you got like one that you did not like. Do you know what I'm talking about? Yes, you did. And that you have kids. Was the message about your kids? Because this feels like a heavy burden on you. And I feel like it's happening right now. But again, you're protected. They're grown. Well, I don't know what this weird message is. I feel like you're going to get a good message about money and legalities. I do feel like there's some kind of a warning message coming in. Oh, there you go. That's what it is. I knew it. Okay. Yeah, it probably puts like a heavy weight on you, but it's not your burden to carry, but it's affecting you and the kids and everything. But again, you're protected. You have to believe me, you guys. You're protected. Don't ignore it. And this is amazing to me. This is you needing to really, really trust your intuition and trust your angels and your guides and God. This is going to be okay. I guess he got his justice, which I talked about in the beginning. No, I know the kids didn't get arrested, but it affects them too indirectly. That's why I wanted to know what was going on right here, because it affects them a little bit. Everybody feels the weight and the burden of that and the trauma, no matter the circumstance. Yeah, so I think that's really at the heart of it. And for you to just Again, like go watch Mel Robbins and all these things we've been saying and Ed's advice, things to do to just feel more spiritually connected and protected and to understand that tower moment with the syringe, I guess I can say that, feels pretty significant, and that also was not your fault. So I don't want you to continue to spin. It's way over here. I think that you are getting more balanced. You just need to know how divinely protected you are. So I do hope that helped, Monique. Do you have any more questions that might come from this? Is he oh, it's a Gemini. Is he a Gemini? Oh, a Gemini and a 6. Isn't that crazy? That's crazy. Anyway, if that means anything to you, Monique, that's Gemini and 6 came out on the dice. Okay. I hope that helped. You really just, I think a lot of us are going through this. First of all, I think we feel a little detached because we're in this Aquarian vibe, and I'm an Aquarius rising, so I can be detached. But then we're also coming into all this Pisces energy where we feel very emotional, and like one minute we're okay, the next minute we're a hot mess. And I again implore all of us to just keep our positive thoughts and vibes and talk up and watch Mel Robbins if we have to. Yes, Jonah, that's beautiful. Nikki Artisan. Isn't that a musician? Oh, yeah. What are you guys talking about? I missed it. I loved that movie. I used to love movies. I'm all mad at Hollywood. I have gone down some really dark ditty, and the other people, I can't say their names because allegedly they haven't done anything. But there's reasons I don't watch movies much or listen to normal music. My son's a musician, so I listen to his music. He's an Aries. Okay. I don't want to offend any Aries men out there. Ed, are you an Aries? I can't remember. I have a hard time with Aries. Kisses to you, Venus. Monique, I do hope it helped. I feel like he is your ex, and you got to keep your boundaries up. I think that was one of the important things too about the mask charm that I have. Very sad. Oh, I love that. Very sad, very British, and very cheeky. How adorable. But yeah, Monique, uh-huh. Good to know, Kathy, because I just met an Aries. Aries X. So you feel about Aries women the way I feel about Aries men. Interesting. And I here I go. I went out to dinner with an Aries guy. Why am I doing that? What's wrong with me? I should pull a card on that. Okay, so it's about 3:30 here. Aries men, LOL, right? I like a Sag though. The symbolism of jumping on a boat for your new future. I love that. Oh, I'm glad you liked it. I really appreciate that. Thank you for being here. I do hope it helped. I always forget what I said. It's just that. So there's a lot of privacy here, although it's on YouTube, but what you tell me stays in here and then out into the ethers. Okay. Does anybody else? So Ed, I don't know about this guy. He's from Minnesota too. Minnesota. That's Minnesota. I probably shouldn't talk about him. I don't think he knows how to follow me on here. Right, Peggy? Thank you. That's a sweet compliment. I know when I learned this from Lindsay, it changed my life. It changed my own intuitive abilities. Minnesota. Peggy, we're going to talk about this one. I don't know. I don't know about this. The numerology is better than the fact that I'm a Cancer and he's an Aries. And I have Mars in Cancer. So can you imagine how fiery I can be? And I have a Leo moon. I was. Ed, you're such a blessing in all of these lives. You really give, you really give a lot to us. You know, Ed, I should have you as one of my guests. Would you do that? Would you come on and participate one day? Everybody, did you get my email? Anybody? You're welcome, Monique. So welcome, and thank you for being a member. I need to do this. Is this a good day? Yeah, Peggy, we got to talk. Is this a good day and time? Should I do it once a week, every Tuesday at 2, or what do you guys think? Every day? I'll do it as much as I can. I think we should do it at least. Yeah. Okay, you'll do it. All right, I'm going to put you on my interview list. I don't know when I'm going to. Okay, that's sweet, Peggy. Well, I got to make time. Take time to make time. Definitely don't want me to sing, but that's my goal, is to really go live a lot more. And that's, Peggy, that's what we love about TikTok. We're just live and talking all day for hours and hours and hours. Okay. Tuesdays will be a regular thing, and then we'll figure out, maybe I'll get a weekend day in or something too. And yeah, any of you who love spiritual talk, any of it, and you want to come on, share with me, share with everybody on the channel, I'm down to have you an interview and all of that. Okay, so Tuesdays are good for you. Yes. And the timestamp on your message, Ed, is 3:33. I don't think it's going to show up, but yeah, it's 3:33 here. Isn't that cool? Oh my God, I could stay on like a whole nother hour with you guys, because there's just so much I want to talk about. I see stuff that's popping up on YouTube about some stuff in France. That's going to be a good one. I would love to know also who you guys would like to see me interview, that you think would come on the channel. Look at me having imposter syndrome. It doesn't hurt to ask, though. I'm happy to ask people if they will come on the channel and be interviewed and participate. So keep that in mind until we talk again, because I'll start making a list, and we'll call it Cosmic Connections Unfiltered. Thank you, Kathy. Jonna, thank you. And you guys, thank you so much. And sorry I'm looking over there the whole time, but I'm connecting with you guys. Thank you for commenting on Spiritual View and on mine and all the channels. It's really awesome. No, that's a typo. In Elizabeth or in True to It? Look at you being my editor. I love it. Ed, where is it? In my name or the True to It part? Thank you. Oh, it could be. It could even be my fault. I don't know. Is it? Do you see it here? You don't see it here. Oh, that's what it says on the Spiritual View. That's wrong. Yeah, I'll have to fix that. Monique, you want to be interviewed? Very cool. Very cool. Monique, you guys who are new members, and if you want a little gifty, send me your mailing address. Let me know if you need a private reading, and also let me know if you're interested in being interviewed. Okay, and what your topic is, what your area of interest is, or what you want to talk about. Jonah, got you, or Jonna, I'm sorry, and Ed. Monique, okay. Yes. Yes, and I'm getting blind, so I don't see these things. Thanks, Ed. I'll correct that with them. They're just trying to mess me up, aren't they? Typo. Okay, great. I have something else I can send you, Peggy, since you do have a lot of Palo Santo. Okay. And thank you, Ed, for everything you added. You guys are really cool to each other and to me. I really appreciate it. So off I go. Pippa, do you want to say hi to everybody? You can't even get back here, can you? See her little nose? She's getting gray. I have a German short-haired pointer. And she's so cute. She talks. She would talk to you guys if she could. She talks. I'm going to go take care of the zoo. I love you guys. It's a girl. Her name's Pippa. Very British. Pippa. 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 Say hurroo. Hurroo. What's this? Would you be able to send a photo of the board and I can get it printed on a sort of this isn't this amazing? I'll send you a picture of it. I also got this from Lindsay. I got everything from Lindsay. Are you talking about this? Okay, Monique. Ed, are you talking about this? Here, you can take a screenshot. You got it? It's big. It's bigger than a mouse pad. Isn't it amazing? She's the most creative person. And she has other beautiful ones. I don't think they're on her website though. I think this is one of the last ones she had. Yeah, and here's what the back looks like, Ed. It's thick. It's good. Oh, you didn't get it? Okay, I'll hold it up again. Let me know when you get it. Oh my gosh. Okay. Attitude of gratitude. I love that. Anyway, I don't know if you need me to measure it, Ed, I will. I don't know the size, but it's quite large. I just am in love with it. She has other beautiful ones. She's in Canada. She used to have a store, so she just has amazing stuff. I think I've shown you this too. Of course, she made this. and the moon. And look at this. Isn't that gorgeous, you guys? Just amazing. So you're welcome. You're welcome. Just, always know that that's a Lindsay Knight creation. We don't want to steal her stuff. I'm going to have Lindsay on too. Yeah, it's very large. Like a whole arm's length. Such a chick. I don't have anything to measure it with. I know you probably have light Sears Tarot. It is 1, 2, 3, 3.5. 3.5 light Sear Tarots cards wide by 1, 2, by like 2 3/4 of a light Sears Tarot card. I hope that gives you an idea of the size. The new Yeah. Oh, what cards did I get? 2 of Cups, Empress, Page of Swords. Oh, let's not play that game. Okay, this has been a lot of fun. I can't wait to come back. I'll post when I will definitely put this on my calendar for Tuesdays, and then I'll work in the interviews and all that fun stuff. So I thank you guys for being here. You really made my day. Thank you for being so kind. I love you. Mwah. Everybody. Yes, exactly. And then like 2 emperors and half of a high priestess. No, like 3/4 of a high priestess. That's what you tell the printer, okay? All right, I'll see you guys soon. Much love. How about Suri? Thank you, thank you. Well, I'll see you guys Friday over there with Suri. Thank you too. Peace. Be safe. Somehow I'm going to end this stream. I don't know how. Here we go. Bye.